Happiness, a murky reflection in rushing water. Like water, happiness is the essence of life, always morphing, always changing with the passage of time. Like Narcissus of the days of old, many are an arm's length away from the surface, yet unlike him are unable to grasp, unable to fall in. Many spend a lifetime searching for the perfect reflection, the perfect calm to slip in and quench their eternal thirst. Time catches up to most of them. Those few who dive into the murk, brave the rush, get to quench their thirst. For only they know that the perfect reflection, the perfect calm can be found within. Happiness, a murky reflection in rushing waters. I believe happiness is the goal for many people. I believe many people spend a lifetime searching for their happiness. Now, happiness for many people has a different meaning. Some find it in their work. Some find it in their faith. Some find it in their hobbies. Some find it in others, and some find it in themselves. But those, I believe, who find it in themselves, those, I believe, truly dive deep into the waters that makes them calm. My whole life, I believed I was happy. Only recently have I started doubting that. I was merely enjoying the moment, but not truly happy. It was only recently, after I've started breaking down some of my memories, some of my experiences, that I started to think that maybe I might not have been as happy as I thought I was. I've been looking deep into myself, trying to find what is it that within me that I have on my own can bring me a huge amount of happiness, quench, as the poem says, my thirst. I realized that there are some things in my life that truly do make me happy, and I truly do feel a calm when they are happening. One of the most impactful of activities in my life are, for instance, video games. I've been playing games since I was a kid, as many of you have, and I find them truly wonderful, a truly beautiful art form. Also, I find true happiness when I'm training in the fitness. I truly do find a calmness when it's just me and the weights. I also find myself truly calm when I take a drive in the middle of the night, listening to music that I like, especially in the summers where I can breathe in the summer air. I truly wonder about these things. I truly care for these things. And now I am realizing that another thing that brings me happiness is this: making videos. Since primary school, I truly made videos with anything I could find, be it a phone with the most horrendous camera you can imagine, or be it a digital camera I borrow from my uncles. And I would make skits with my cousins, my family members. I remember being quite young in primary school, I believe grade 5, so that would make me about 10 years old, I was already fascinated with Windows Movie Maker. That was still the height of technology at the time. I truly was fascinated with trying to make a cohesive story. Ever since then, I've always found something, be it that, Vegas, Hit Film Express, and now DaVinci Resolve, as this video will be edited on. I have found that making videos, or more specifically conveying a story through the form of video, I find it is very, very calming for me. That is why these videos are working for me. I want to keep doing this, evolving in some way, because I ask myself, how far can I take this happiness of mine? What is the benefit at the end that I could get? How can I better myself for it? How much work do I need to put in for this reward to be earned from my side? Because I believe a lot of you are in the same boat. Maybe you didn't put it as I did in the poem, but I believe that you ask yourself, what makes you happy, right? What is it that brings you happiness? What is it that you can dive into? How do you feel about it? Has it changed throughout the years? Has it remained the same? For me, I can say that gaming has always been there, but it has had its periods of how intense it was, how important it was, so on and so forth. So I have ups and downs. How is it for you? What is it for you? Is it exercising as well? Is it nature? Is it painting? Is it fishing? Bouldering? Spending with family? Cooking? Whatever it may be. You can share if you want. I would like to read. But more so, try to think, what is it about the activity that brings you calmness? Why is there a source of happiness within the activity that you have chosen? What is it? For gaming, I know for me it's story. It's seeing the story, interacting with it, being a part of it. My favorite game of all time is, for instance, Diablo 2. Nothing will ever beat it, in my opinion. It is a masterpiece in all aspects, from gameplay to graphics to story. And all are entwined in a perfect tapestry of what I would call the experience that truly fulfills me on many levels. And there are other games like that. The one that I can think of is God of War, the Nordic saga, Nordic duology specifically, Uncharted, some of the Assassin's Creed. There are other games, not only story-driven, such as Civilization, Age of Empires, so on and so forth. Many of these games bring something to the table that truly brings me a calmness, be it through music, be it through the story I could read, the story I could see play out, the gameplay, so on and so forth. So I wonder, what is it for you? If it is cooking, is it the smells? Is it the textures? Is it the tastes? If it is windsurfing, is it the wind? Is it the sounds? Is it the feel of the water? The rush, riding the waves? I believe that many of us for a long time are just searching for the happiness, but not truly wondering what is it in its essence that brings us the calm. Many search for the perfect reflection, the perfect calm to slip in. Whereas recently, more and more, I've been feeling so, but now I could contextualize it, is that I need to figure out what is it in its essence that brings me happiness, and try to see how far I can get. And I believe many of you should do the same, or it would be beneficial if you do. It would, I believe, make you see your happiness more clearly, more focused, appreciate it more, work for it a bit more. I've been doing that recently. I think that me reaching my lowest point in life was the catalyst for me to try and see my peaks, I would say, through a different lens. So while my depression still grips me and I find sadness on a daily basis more and more than I do happiness, I now at least analyze that happiness, try to understand it, and in hopes that I will cherish it more and work for it so that I could earn it in the end. And right now, this is my conduit. These videos, all you people watching, I would like to explore that a bit more. So write, if you can, what is it that you see as your happiness? What is it that you want your happiness to be? What's its core and how deep can you get? I'd love to read. I'd really like to read what you would write. Pleasure talking to you. Spread the word. Thank you for watching. Thank you.